Hey, welcome to Starlink Hardware. My name is Colby, and it must be the summer of savings for Starlink because they have yet another promotion going on. Honestly, it's kind of hard for me to keep track of all these deals, but I'll make sure to report them every time I see something new and something new has popped up. So the current deal is $299 for the Starlink kit. And it's different from a lot of the previous promotions because there are way less restrictions on this deal. $299 matches the lowest price of the Starlink kit in the United States, but there's an additional $100 service credit available to people in select areas. So let's go over all the details. Let's check out what's going on. Let's jump on the computer and see what we see on the Starlink website. Okay, so we're here on the Starlink website, and you can see right up front here at the top banner, it says $299 for the Starlink kit until October 5th and $100 service credit in select locations. So the first important thing to note about this recent promotion is that the $299 hardware price applies to the United States, and it's everywhere in the United States. Previous promotions were only available in some select locations, but this one is available everywhere. So no matter what state you live in, you can get this discounted hardware price. All right, so let's just type in a random address and see what we can come up with. Okay, so as you can see here on this page, I've got the hardware discount applied, $299 for the kit, down from $499. And for my address as well, I have the $100 service credit. So for a residential service plan, that is a great deal. I only owe about $339 today with taxes and shipping, but I'm going to get another $100 service credit 30 days after the activation of my Starlink kit. So that is a really great deal. So the other thing that you should know about with this deal is that it's not just limited to residential service plans this time. In previous promotions, Starlink was limiting their hardware discounts and the service credits to only residential orders. Well, this time the hardware credit, that $299 price for the hardware, is now available on any other service plan. So you can order it for roam, for residential, for business, whatever. So let's check out a roam page and see what happens. Okay, so if we get to the roam page here at starlink.com/roam, we can see right away that obviously the mini is available, but $299 for the standard kit until October 5th. So this hardware discount, unlike previous promotions, is now applying to roam orders. So no longer do you have to worry about trying to do the conversion from residential to roam and potentially losing or being billed for that discount. That's no longer a thing. Right now, during this promotion, you can order roam and get the hardware discount. The only real difference with roam and business and other types of service plan compared to residential is that $100 service credit is not going to apply in any location. The $100 regional savings credit only applies to residential orders in certain locations in the US. Another cool thing about this recent hardware promotion from Starlink is that third-party retailers are getting in on the action. I was browsing Home Depot, that's one of Starlink's authorized retailers, and I found 7 kits in stock at my local store, and they were advertising this $299 price for the Starlink standard kit. The sale is nationwide. Third-party retailers are able to now get involved, match Starlink's price, and offer you the same discount. So if you've got a Home Depot around or Best Buy or any other authorized retailer, go check it out, see if they're in stock, and you could probably get a Starlink unit today at the discounted price without waiting on Starlink shipping. Another note about buying from a third-party retailer, you can still get that $100 service credit if your address applies for residential orders. When you activate your third-party kit that you purchase from like Home Depot, for example, if you enter in an address that's eligible, they'll automatically apply that $100 service credit 30 days after you've activated the kit. As I had mentioned, this is just one of many Starlink discounts that have been going on this summer, and I can only speculate as to why they're doing so many sales right now. If I had to guess, I would say that they're just trying to keep pace with their growth in previous years. Starlink's been around for almost 4 years now, and in the first few years, they rapidly gained new subscribers. Starting in late 2020 until May 2024, they gained 3 million subscribers. And while that's great growth and they became the largest satellite internet provider in the United States, the difficulty here is that there's only a finite amount of people that need Starlink services in the United States. And of those that don't already have it, they basically fall into 2 camps. You have the people that just simply can't afford it because the equipment cost or the monthly service cost is too high. And then you have the people that don't really know about Starlink or don't care about Starlink. So Starlink has to fix kind of those two problems, and they're working on them both simultaneously. So for the people that are worried about cost, obviously there's promotions like this where you can lower the hardware cost to try to entice some of those people to come to Starlink if they haven't already. And then on the other side of that, there's the advertising. Starlink has been running advertisements online, but also in person, physically. I was driving through Kansas the other month and I actually saw Starlink billboards, physical billboards on the side of the highway advertising Starlink. Probably about a dozen of them down I-70 through Kansas. So I think if you look at all the circumstantial evidence here, I think it's pretty clear that Starlink is just trying to grow their subscriber base as best they can, trying to reach those people that have an issue with the price of Starlink and that just simply don't know about Starlink. Maybe they don't follow technology news that much. And they're working on both things at once. Although Starlink was never really intended to compete with other internet options like fiber or 5G wireless home internet, they're gonna start having to do that because those two services keep expanding. You see on social media all the time, if you join some of the Starlink Facebook and Reddit groups, people that have been Starlink customers for years, they finally get fiber internet installed at their house and suddenly they're no longer a customer. And that happens every single day. So Starlink's constantly weighing the balance of trying to gain new customers and also dealing with losing customers as other internet options expand in rural areas. So in my opinion, that's what we're seeing here. The lowering prices, the deals, the promotions, even on brand new kits. So in my opinion, that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing Starlink kind of balancing between trying to attract brand new subscribers or maybe people that thought it was too expensive in the beginning versus the people that are leaving Starlink, that are getting other internet options and deciding that the other options represent a better value or performance. In any case, the discounts like this, the sales, the promotions, whatever they're trying is good for you and me because that means lower prices for the hardware. And who knows, maybe we'll see discounts on service plans in the future. So if you've been wanting to purchase Starlink, if you've been on the fence, maybe you want to add another unit for your RV, or maybe you just want to upgrade your older Gen 1 or Gen 2 system to a brand new Gen 3, now is probably the best time to do it. You can get Starlink for a $200 discount, potentially even $300 discount over the normal price. To get this deal, you just have to head over to starlink.com, enter in your address in the box there for residential orders, or you can click on Roam or Business, the other pages for the other service offerings. So that's it for this video. I'll chat with you in the comments and see you in the next video.